Hello, welcome back to Book Nerd TV. I have a short review for you today. I listened recently to an audiobook, a very short audiobook by the School of Life called Self-Knowledge. Now, you may or may not be familiar with the School of Life. They put out books, they put out audiobooks, obviously. They also have a channel on YouTube where they put out sort of these 3 to 7 minute videos about various aspects of philosophy and love and sometimes psychology, just in general, sort of self-help topics that are designed to give you at least an introduction to the topic that they're talking about. I have always found them very interesting and enlightening, and so when I saw the audio version of the self-knowledge book on the NetGalley, the new audio feature that they have, I thought I'd give it a listen and give it a try and see what I thought about it. If you've ever watched one of the short videos on YouTube, you'll know that the founder or main driving force, I guess, behind the School of Life is Alain de Botton, and he is someone, he's been like a public philosopher, I guess, for many, many years. In fact, I watched something like a 3-part series that he did for the BBC on homes and why houses, literal houses, have not really changed with the times, that we keep referring, and by we he meant people in England, because that's where he lives now, and that was his main focus on this review or look at how architecture has not really changed over time, but how it should change over time to meet sort of the needs that we have today, and today being maybe in the early 2000s when he actually did the series, the little short series for the BBC. I really enjoyed it. As I said, I'd already been a consumer of the content on the School of Life YouTube channel, and if you think you might be interested at all in sort of self-help or philosophy or anything, or just something different, just a different perspective, then the School of Life channel might be something that you would enjoy. When I requested the self-knowledge audiobook, I was kind of sort of hoping maybe that de Botton would be the one who was doing the narration, but it wasn't. The audio was done by a lady named Fiona Buckland. Her narration was very even, maybe even slightly educational, possibly moving into the slightly meditative for me anyway. I found it to be relaxing to listen. With NetGalley, I think you only get the one listen. So if you're going to request these in the future, I suggest that you really focus and pay attention, because again, you only get the one listen. The self-knowledge audiobook itself was a short listen, a good listen, and it details or gives you these definitions of self-knowledge, gives you principles and ideas to consider, gives you at the end of each, if not each, most, that give you a little exercise to do to help further your self-knowledge. I found it very interesting, but of course I'm someone who enjoys self-help books. I don't know what that says about me, but self-help and philosophy books I enjoy reading, enjoy contemplating those kinds of things and those kinds of concepts. So if you enjoy that, I think you might enjoy this. And if you don't want to read it, then there's the audiobook that you can listen to. I would highly recommend that you give it a listen, give it a try. I think it's something that I will get for myself in the future, just again to sort of have that in my repertoire of things when I'm being a little reflective, being a little self-introspective, that's one of the tools I can use to maybe dig a little deeper and gain a little more self-knowledge. It's a short one today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to leave me a like on the video. If you enjoy the content in general, go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. I hope you do. If you enjoy the channel, don't forget to recommend it to a friend. And even though I've been very intermittent lately with these videos, let us not forget, let's not let anyone forget that Black Lives Matter. Let us remember that Breonna Taylor's life mattered, even if the grand jury and the AG didn't think it did. Her life mattered. We remember her. And I am just so, I'm angry and I'm sad and I'm tired, and it's just a lot to deal with. It continues to be very hard.